I remember when the $2,000 limit used to make my stomach drop because I knew I didn't have a real plan for the money. I was just hoping I would mess it up. Back then, credit felt like a trap, not a tool. So when this letter hit my mailbox, offering $45,000 of the bank's money, I had a choice. Treat it like another temptation or treat it like a chance to create assets for my family. That moment right there is when you find out if you have really grown or if you're still thinking like the old you. Most people get mail like this and toss it straight in the trash can. I looked at it and said, okay, how can I turn this $45,000 of the bank's money into assets for my family? Now they offered me $45K wired to my account. So instead of me thinking, let me ball out, my brain went straight to OPM, other people's money. But understand this, that didn't start with this letter. Before this ever showed up, I had already paid the price to be in position. I invested time and money into getting my retail dealer's license. I studied the auction game. I set up my business the right way. And most importantly, I invested into having excellent credit. So now my mind works different. I'm thinking, if I split that $45K into 2 plays, that's $22,500 per car. With that, I can grab 2 solid warranty vehicles at wholesale price from the auction for around $22,500 each. Then on the back end, I can finance each one to the end buyer for $30,000. So look at the math. The banks give me $45,000. I turn it into $60,000 in assets. That's $15K profit off borrowed money. And the goal is to have the principal paid back within 1 month. That's the cost of growth people don't see. Everybody loves the idea of passive income, generational wealth, leveraging other people's money. But are you willing to do what I had to do before this moment? Fix your credit so the banks trust you with $45K. Invest in a license and education instead of shoes and trips. Learn a skill like buying cars at auction and structuring deals. That's not sexy. That's not Instagram. That's growth. Here's the real lesson. Most people think credit is about having a cute score. It's not. Good credit is a position. It's the difference between throwing this letter in the trash and using it to create profit, assets, and options for your family. If your credit isn't right, you don't even get invited to opportunities like this. You don't get the letter. You don't get the offer. You don't get the shot. So don't chase a score. Chase the position that lets you turn junk mail into generational wealth. If you listen to this and you know your credit is not in position yet, you're not bad with money. You're just not structured for an opportunity yet. If you're tired of watching plays like this from the sidelines and you want your credit set up so you can leverage other people's money instead of fearing it, type build in the chat or DM me the word build on Instagram and I'll show you how to structure your profile so banks become a funding partner, not a gatekeeper.